Okay, now that we have our number line recorded and we have it drawn out, the first thing we need to do is we need to place these 4 decimals on our number line. So I'm going to use a color pen so they stand out to you guys. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find 12 and 8 tenths. So I now have 12 and 5 tenths here. I'm going to go 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths. So right here, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to make a good little dot. And right there is 12 and 8 tenths. I can go ahead and just mark right through that. The second number I'm going to work with is 12 and 13 hundredths. So on my number line, first I'm going to do is I'm going to find 12 and 1 tenth, which 12 and 1 tenth is right here. So I'm going to estimate that 13 hundredths is about right there. So I'm going to write 12, 13 hundredths. Go ahead and cross that out. My next is 12 and 5 tenths, and that's in the middle of my number line. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to put 12 and 5 tenths. And my final number that I need to plot on my number line is 12 and 8 hundredths. Well, if I look here, I notice in the tenths value, I have a 0, which is less than 1. So I'm going to estimate that 12 and 8 hundredths would fall somewhere in here, and that would give me 12 and 8 hundredths. So once I finish my number line, I need to answer the question. And my question tells me for each number, tell if the number is closer to 12 or for 13. So I'm going to write 12 and 8 tenths is closer to 13. Twelve, 13 hundredths, and 12 and 8 hundredths is closer to 12. And 12 and 5 tenths rounds is halfway between 12 and 13. Now remember, 12 and 5 tenths, we would round up to 13 though, because we always round up if it's halfway between. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video right now, and if you need to update your notes, go ahead and do that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over guided practice. Guided practice is on page 34. And you guys need to do all the guided practice. So you will do 1 through 8. I'm going to do 1 and 2 with you though. So the first thing we need to do is read our directions. In 1 through 6, round each number to the place of the underlined digit. So we have 16, and they underline the 1. Well, the 1 follows in the tens place. So we need to round 16 to the nearest tens place. Well, 6 is greater than 5, so we're going to round up. So we're going to round that to 2, so that would give us 20. Actually, I'm going to rewrite this a different way because I don't want it to look like a fraction. So I'm going to go. And then our second one is we have 56 and 1 tenth, and they want us to round to the nearest tens place. So the first thing I need to do is I need to look at the tenths place. Well, that's a 1, so I'm going to round down. So I'm going to stay at 56. Well, 6 needs a round up, so that's going to take me to 60. or I'm sorry, I did this wrong, guys. I copied it wrong out the book. I was supposed to round to the nearest ones place. So I know that 1/10 is closest to 56 than it is 57. So I'm going to round this to 56. Now on your own, you guys need to do 1 through 8. Once you get your guided practice checked, you guys will do independent practice. On page 34 and 35. And I need you guys to go ahead and do number 9 through 29. And we're going to do odd. Make sure you guys read the directions, because the directions change from 9 to 16 and then 17 to 24. Alright, let me know if you have any comments or questions about this video or how I can make it better. Have a great day. Thank you.